Okay, so good morning once again and welcome to the channel. So I've been moored up here in a place called Willen, which is in the area of Milton Keynes, and I've been here for a few days now actually. It's been a good place to stop. There's a few shops local, which is nice. I've managed to meet up with some friends. That was the original plan, and I've also managed to get the leisure batteries changed over for new ones. So I'm pretty pleased with the way things have gone over the last few days. But it's time to move on. I need to get some water. Really not sure where I'm going to head for now. I suppose the network's free for me to explore, so I really don't know. Perhaps if anyone's got any thoughts about where I should head to, you'll leave me a comment down below, and then we'll see how far we get together. Okay. The Gifford Park Canal and River Trust boater facilities. There's Elson Waste Point, there's fresh water, and there's also waste. Fortunately, the water pressure is pretty low, so it's taking forever to fill the boat. But there you go. No rush to go anywhere. Okay, so I'm finally leaving Cosgrove after a few days, making my way up towards Stoke Bruerne and the Blisworth Tunnel. It's a lot better weather today than yesterday, which was rainy most of the time, but today is supposed to be warm and sunny, so let's see how we get on. So, as I said, I've just left Cosgrove, come under Bridge 65, making my way up towards Stoke Bruerne and to the Blisworth Tunnel. The weather forecast is for it to be nice all day, in fact for the next few days, which will be good. And after yesterday's rain and heavy winds, so yeah, quite looking forward to it. Lovely views across the countryside, and you can see a little bit of blue sky in the distance. Okay, so I'm just passing the Taverners Boat Club. Seems a popular spot for mooring. It's all private, of course. It's just about to go under Bridge 64. So this is really quite a pretty section of the canal. I passed the Taverners Boat Club a while back. Slowly making my way up towards Stoke Bruerne. One of the things I love about boat life, there's no rush. I used to think life was slow when I had the camper van. This is much slower, much more pleasurable in my opinion. So just coming under Bridge 63. And we can see the sign there for Braunston, 25 miles, which is where I'm heading for, I think. But certainly not going to get there today, maybe even not tomorrow. This bridge ahead is Bridge 62, Haynes Bridge. An old iron bridge, beautiful. Okay, so the sun's come out, it's feeling quite pleasant. The wind's still a bit strong, but it's a pleasant day to cruise. So the question is, where shall I head for? I've been down to Milton Keynes, which is as far south as I really wanted to go. I'm going to meet up with friends. Where shall I head for? Some people have said it's a good idea to make my way up to towards Llangollen for the winter period. Others have mentioned the Ashby, so I really don't know. No doubt I'll keep heading up towards Braunston. I know I keep repeating myself as far as cruises are concerned, but it's been really enjoyable, so I'm not complaining. But if anyone's got any ideas as to a good place to head for, leave a comment below, and yeah, maybe I can make some plans off some of your suggestions. So you get the occasional glimpse out over the countryside of the hedgerows, sheep in the field there. See the wind turbines in the distance. Someone's obviously got themselves quite a bit of wood for the winter. Heck of a tree, or was. Okay, so I've had a great cruise this morning, and I'm just before the Stoke Bruerne locks, so I'm moored up. It's lunchtime, going to do some lunch, then I'll make a decision whether I'm going to go through the locks this afternoon or maybe leave it and go through tomorrow. But yeah, generally speaking, it's been very good. So I've had an enjoyable morning, now looking forward to a nice cup of coffee and some lunch. So it's a beautiful, peaceful morning here at Stoke Bruerne. I arrived last night and decided that I'd moor up rather than go through the locks and the Blisworth Tunnel. So yeah, waking up this morning to bright sunshine, mostly blue sky. It's supposed to be 24 degrees I think today, so yeah, pretty good. So today's just a short cruise. I'm gonna top up with water, empty my rubbish. There's a service point here, then up through the locks, and then once through the locks, obviously through the Blisworth Tunnel. And then once through the Blisworth Tunnel, I'm going to work my way up towards Weedon Beck, where I think there's a supermarket that I can get some supplies as I'm getting a little bit low. So as you can see, there's Bubbly Too. Beautiful area, lovely countryside, very quiet. You have a few birds in the background, but even they're quiet this morning. There's one or two boats moored up on private moorings on the opposite side of the canal, but yeah, very peaceful morning. I'm just coming into Stoke Bruerne. As you can see, lots of boats moored both sides of the canal. It is a popular spot, Stoke Bruerne. You can see by the crowds of people as well. It's a very popular spot, not only for boaters but for tourists in general. As you can see, there's a cafe and there's also a canal museum here. It's only a small one. A couple of pubs, a couple of other bars as well. So yeah, it's a good day out for people. There's some beautiful canal-side properties. One of these, in fact, is a holiday let, and another one, the one on the far end, is an Indian restaurant. So this is Bridge 53, which is the bridge you would go under as you leave or enter the top lock at Stoke Bruerne. This is the walkway over, and this is the lock itself. I think there used to be two locks here at one point, but one's now disused, as you can see, and there's an old barge in there that's going to rack and ruin and rusting away, but yeah, obviously a disused lock nowadays. So this is looking under the bridge by 53, which would have gone to the old lock, which you can see is now no longer used. If I pan across, you can see this is the bridge that you would go under to get to the top lock. That's a beautiful bridge to come under as you approach Stoke Bruerne in the top lock. Once you're under the bridge, then you're faced with this top lock, and you can see it's really leaking quite badly at the moment. So I'm just setting off from Stoke Bruerne. Not far to go now before I have to enter the Blisworth Tunnel. Southern entrance to the Blisworth Tunnel, which means I'm 20 miles from Braunston. This is the information board on the south side of Blisworth. Actual Blisworth Tunnel was opened in 1805 and it's the third longest navigable tunnel on the canal network of the UK. Now, when the tunnel was first opened, it was step through. Really, there would be two guys or maybe more on the roof of the boat, and they would leg it through the tunnel, and this is where they would rest up after coming through the tunnel. Long way, just lying flat on your back and walking along the walls. Side warehouse buildings. So you do see some amazing houses on the side of the canal, and this is one of the favourites for me. Not that I'm a house person. The only downside to this is it's right alongside a railway line, so it must get really noisy. I suppose they get used to it after a while though. So we were lucky enough to get a train, but you can just see how noisy they are when they go past. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. I don't want it to go on too long, but please join me next time as I continue my journey north. Once again, a huge thank you to everyone that's subscribed, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It's completely free, and I'm really trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not quite there, so try and help me out. Be really appreciated. So as I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to seeing you on the next one, and yeah, stay safe and well.